Hey, what up, what up, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the CornbreadReturns YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. And welcome back to the channel, you guys. Thank you so much. It's been way too long. I will get into that a little bit here and kind of explain the absence. It's not normal. I won't be taking that kind of time off. I actually didn't take it off. My computer died. This is like a hashtag humble brag. I've got a custom water loop system. So when something like the motherboard, completely shits out, I'm really in a pickle. I gotta go take everything apart, take out all the tubing, empty the water loop. And then, I just figured believe it or not, I was on the third generation of Intel Core processor. So the i7-3770K, for all you hardware junkies out there. I'm a big hardware junkie. I was still on that. I had it overclocked to like 4.8 gigahertz. It was a great CPU. It worked really well forever. But I just decided, well, it's pooped out. I got the whole thing torn apart. It's time to upgrade. So I got a new motherboard, I got a new CPU, I got an 8th gen. I went 5 gens up. I got the 8700K. Awesome, is a huge upgrade, a 6-core 12-thread. I mean, it's an absolute beast. I'm blessed to be able to afford things like that. Although I know it's a very popular processor, it's not cheap. Not everybody can pony up for those, certainly, but I'm very happy with it. It's awesome. It's good to have my computer back. Just kind of some of the more modern amenities. Like, I was on some solid state drives before, but now I'm on, the NVMe solid state. So things should be quicker. I'm hoping things should be snappier. Loads should be better. Just kind of like that. Graphics should be about the same, still running the same GPU, same case, same kind of everything. So, hopefully the experience remains really high quality, for you guys as well. The one thing that's such a pain is getting all my recording settings back, to where they were. So I think I've got it back. Obviously I'll tweak it if I feel like it needs to be tweaked, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. Today, I am so happy. It actually worked perfectly. I got my computer together last week, and guess what? Heavy Metal hits. Heavy Metal, baby. Getting back into BattleTech. I am so excited. Heavy Metal is the brand new DLC. That's what we're going to be playing today. And throughout this video series, actually, we're going to start a brand new career, so why not just do that? And we're going to be showing off a lot of the cool stuff that is in the game. You know what? And we'll go through these settings in just a second. But yeah, this game is so freaking sweet. This added a bunch of new mechs. I think like 8 or 9 new mechs, a bunch of heavy mechs, a couple 70, 75 ton mechs. Just awesome stuff, you guys. Like, so good. So let's get into the, like I said, we'll be going through those. I do have the Urban Warfare DLC installed, so you guys will see some of that stuff. And then hashtag secrets. If you have the Urban Warfare DLC, even if you don't have the Flashpoint DLC, you still get Flashpoints. So you don't get as many Flashpoints, I think, and there's a couple things that like you're still going to be missing and maybe you wish you had. But for the most part, you don't really have to worry about it. So yes, I'm going to randomize starting mechs. I think that's sweet. I also think Ironman mode is really sweet, right? Running out of funds, failing a priority mission, career loss, right? Like, this is just basically hard mode, right? We're going to run it. Like, because honestly, like, failing in a career mode when you're doing, like, a video series like this, like, it's a nice way to end it, right? If you get stuck, or you just get to a point where you're just kind of like, hey, we've done really well, we've tried out some of our new mechs, we've had just a lot of fun, and we're ready to end it as well. But I like it. I like keeping all this stuff pretty normal. No rare salvage. I don't turn that off usually. I usually do turn on lethality. And that basically means, like, yeah, incapacity in combat will always be killed. Right. So I like this just because it does make the day-to-day combat a little more difficult, right? You got to watch those hit points on the health of your guys. Because if you lose it, they're done. But let's think about that for a second. Maybe we put Mech Destruction on. When active, remind me what this is. Any mechs to be disabled. Yeah, disabled by destruction if its center torso will be lost permanently. This is, yeah, exactly. I think we're going to go with that. And then maybe we'll put lethality on too. Yeah, probably. Now, one thing I did play with, let's do it. This is pretty realistic, and I like it, right? It brings a little more stakes. It makes you be a little more smarter when you're in combat. Don't want to do anything crazy aggressive, right? A lot of fun. The one thing I will say, though, that I'm going to do, that, you know, you can go like this and it can significantly, yeah, you can see the total score. Like, it gets crazy. I'm going to leave this at 3, just because if we do have Mech Destruction on, we're going to like that we can more easily put together mechs from parts that we, you know, get in the battlefield. So we're good. Let's go ahead and start the game, baby. So yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with the career mode, basically it just starts you off kind of at, and I'm not trying not to spoil the campaign for anybody who hasn't played it, although the game's been out for a while, so, you know, kind of just deal with it. There's a significant event in the game where you get a large ship, and this game, and the ship kind of becomes your home base. When you're doing a career like this, you start at that point instead of like starting with nothing, right? So you're in the ship, you've got the ship and it's bare bones, you can upgrade it, all that kind of stuff going forward. So that's where you start with career. It's a great little, like, if you've already played through the campaign, it's kind of like your sandbox mode, right? You select all your things, you select your mechs, so etc., and so on and so forth. So I don't know what I want to be. I think I've been the Capellan Confederation, I've been the Rimworld Periphery. I think I've also been the Lyrian Commonwealth most recently. Let's be the Deep Periphery. Yeah, Deep. Family went bankrupt? Nah, it's kind of weird. I've been exiled before. I've also been betrayed. I like the family died in an accident. What do you get? Piloting and guts? I like it. And Solaris Gladiator, maybe we will do this simply for the fact that we get gunnery. Although, you know what? Let's do this, because we still get gunnery, and I think I've done the, I think I've done that before. You know what? I usually just kind of leave this as the default with the pronouns and stuff like that. I mean, I think you can randomize it. Yeah, you can. Lungfish. I kind of like that. Although, you know, yeah, lungfish. You know, sometimes I will name this cornbread, but you know what? I feel like then I favor that person out of just like some natural, like, weirdness. So you know what? This is what we're going to use. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use the completely random thing. Maybe lungfish. Although I will say all my other teammates, I will be pulling names from my... I will be pulling names from my subscriber list, most recently the most recent people and people that contributed to the comments, which I really, really appreciate on my last actually playing RimWorld go through. So anybody that contributed in any significant way, I'll just pull some names and those will eventually be our mechs, or at least our pilots, excuse me. Mercenaries career, so yeah, I have everything, a talented crew, battle mechs, a derelict cargo ship to call home. So that's what I was talking about with the campaign. It's one thing to finish mission in one piece, blah, blah, blah. Main thing this is, we're checking out the brand new heavy metal. So I'm just guessing, just, you know, from the description I've read, we're just going to come across new mechs, new maps. There's a ton of new maps, apparently. So really cool stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, whenever I see something that I believe to be part of the new DLC, I will definitely point it out. But yeah, we're just going to have some fun, check out all the new stuff, and go from there. So first things first, let's just go to the command center. Our boy Darius over here. Let's check out our contracts. We should probably go check out our mechs as well. That's probably pretty important before we even take a look at a contract. So we've got quite a bit available to us. Some pretty nice contracts in terms of pay, too. Right here. Yeah, it's a full thing, but it's in polar region, so it shouldn't be that thing. So let's go check that. That's fine. Let's just go check out our Mechwarriors. We got. Awesome. And we get a little starting... We have a little starting skill points, too? Really? Interesting. What do I want to do? Yeah, base weapon hit is always really good. +1 health is good if we care about our pilots, which we do. I'm almost thinking +1 health is really good, and then get a little bit of extra hits. Because I think what we will end up doing is we will do bulwark and multi-targeting. Probably. Although I do love me some sure footing. We're going to have some scouts as well. We've got these guys. We've got tailgate. These guys. Like I said, I will rename all these guys. No predisposition to anything crazy. It's probably our worst. These two guys are our worst pilots. These guys are a little bit better. This guy looks like he's already on his way to bulwark, so maybe we'll just go with it. Nobody else has any XP. Okay, excellent. Let's go check out the mechs and see what we got. Nice. So I actually randomized it, but is this actually random, or is this what you always start with? Because I feel like you always start with a blackjack. Maybe that's just like, that is part of it where you always start with a blackjack and a centurion. But I would feel like I always start with a Jenner too. I am not going to make any modifications to anything yet. I know in the past I have, just because the heat efficiency of this is so trash. I think in the past what I've done is actually removed a medium laser and put on an additional jump jet or something like that. I've definitely rearranged this, or even to a point where I've removed 2 medium lasers and put on an AC5 and then had an AC5 and an AC2. I've definitely done some modifications in the past like this. I think for these first couple missions, we're just going to roll with it and then talk about any modifications that we feel like we should be making. Same with the Centurion, like having these 10 lerms and then 2 medium lasers and an AC10. It's like, it's kind of halfway between, you know, 2 things. It's like, make up your mind, dude. AC-10 and medium lasers, great. Short range to medium range weaponry. And then you just have these LRMs. I think in the past what I've done is switch the LRMs over to SRMs and just made it a short range brawler. But like I said, I am going to keep it. We're probably going to drop with as much tonnage as we possibly can. Although I will say I'm not a huge fan of fire starters. The flamers are pretty sweet because you can disable larger mechs by just flaming them to death, getting up nice close and personal, a lot of movement ability. So maybe we will experiment with the Firestarter a little bit. The Locust in this current form is just pretty weak, right? I mean, look at the firepower. You could, even with the movement durability, they just get killed so easily, and because we have pilot death, we're going to want to really be careful with what we do with that. So that being said, this looks good to me. This is pretty good drop tonnage. I'm going to go to contracts. Let's actually do one more thing before we do that. Let's go to our star map and see what we got. See where we are. Yeah. Oh, okay, great. So here's another I'm sure this was actually updated in the newest DLC, you guys. So here we go. Here is Comstar Map 1.7. This actually came with the Urban Warfare DLC as well. They did a big update to how they handle the star map. So this will be something you want to pay attention to. Whether for trade settlement or military expedition, traveling via our patented KF drive. So yep, Comstar is probably announced. Updated Merc. So store filters, looking for specific gear. Oh, that is so legit, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, I thought in Urban Warfare if we got biome filters for sure and difficulty filters. But I wonder if we had store filters. That is super legit. See which systems are likely to carry what you need. Yeah, that is like, honestly, maybe one of the biggest quality of life improvements to the game, especially in career mode, because you will get into situations where you get a weapon destroyed and you really need another one, right? And you didn't pick one up in the battlefield, maybe you sold one that you had in your inventory or something like that, and you're like, holy shit, I can't field this mech, because without that part, it's not nearly as powerful, right? Really important. So yeah, that's like honestly huge. It also just looks like the map looks a little bit bigger. Now, this is not like the, man, what's the mod? The huge BattleTech mod. I forget the name of it right now. It will come to me eventually. But where it just like expands the map by like a bajillion. But it does look like this is pretty cool. And like I said, flashpoints are in this, so they will come up and then they'll be specially marked on the map. No worries, though. Difficulty is still there. It looks like we can have some cool filters. We got difficulty, biome, the store. I just feel like, yeah, chemicals, advanced. Yeah, I feel like this is new. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like it is new. Maybe, like, not with this DLC, but maybe it dropped in an update since I haven't played. So, but you know what? We're in the early go right now, so let's just get into battle, start checking some stuff out, and get going. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's just get money, right? Let's just get some money right now. Like, I'm always in need of a ton of money. But before that, let's actually go to the Argo and let's, yeah, let's do some ship upgrades. Let's check out what we can. We want to get those going as soon as humanly possible. Power system, I don't think we need any of the power system right now. This is good for morale. It's actually super legit. This is what we really are going to want to start on right away. And it's super expensive, which is why we'll want to take some cash missions in the beginning. But these 2 tech points, guys, I cannot tell you how vital they will be to our long-term health of our guys. Because we just, like, our mechs will need to be ready to go as soon as possible. Okay, here's the hiring hall. Not ready to that. They will need to be ready to go as soon as possible when we are ready. It is a Friday night, guys, so you know what that means for me. That means I got a drink in my hand. I got to pour myself a little Manhattan, so I will be sipping on that throughout the video. If it is a weekend where you are too, and you are partaking, cheers. Virtual cheers. So, even though this is less money, it's a polar region, and that kind of takes the handcuffs off a little bit when it comes to using our weapon systems. So I'm going to do that. So 1-9, I'm really going to go cash heavy here, you guys. And 1-6, what is that? Man, that's a lot of money, 125. I always like to pick one piece of salvage at least. This is still a good chunk of change. We did just spend about 270,000. This will bring us over. We do have monthly maintenance costs, but this would be fine. I'm not too worried about this. Wow, are we locked? Interesting. Other people are coming with us. Let's go back. Wait a minute. I have some skills, Commander, but we need your skills. Oh, this is Kamea Rano. With this, we gain a great advantage with restoration, and you gain a payday, like always. So this is the Arano restoration, even though we are totally in the... That is very interesting. I don't remember this from my previous career mode plays. So Kamea Arano is one of the main characters in the campaign. I actually did a full series on the campaign. If you guys aren't interested in playing it through yourself or just not into this game and you like watching it, I did the full campaign, so definitely check that out in my on my YouTube channel. So that means that other people are coming along with me. Capture base. Very interesting. There's not a ton of missions, from what I recall, that have people locked in, but yeah, she's sending some people along with me. So if that's the case, we're in a polar region. We're going to take this guy. Now, I will say, I can confidently say right now, so 4 out of 4 jump jets is what we're going to always want to be. I am confident saying this. The heat on this is just so bad. I will eventually switch out one of these AC2s with an AC5, and then I will remove some of the medium lasers and maybe just put some more heat sinks on or some more armor. It's just really dumb. I don't love the setup. It's so rare where you get to fire all 4 of those medium lasers on a consistent basis. It's just not worth it at all. So I'm going to use the Blackjack. I do like the Centurion as well. It's a little more heat efficient, but there's not nearly as much. I don't think there's as much firepower. Is there? About the same, but I like the autocannon medium laser combo platter a little bit better. We will bring Lungfish just because he's the commander, and it'll be nice to get him, especially for these missions. It'll be nice to have one person who's like really, really good. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. So as I mentioned before, there won't be many missions, I don't think, that there won't be a ton of missions where we have people along with us. Most of the time it's going to be just our crew. But I wonder if, since I stayed where you start, like the thing, if that's like at one of the planets that's, well, it clearly is one of the planets that's heavily involved in the campaign, and I wonder if they just kind of added this coolness to the career mode, or it's always been there and I've just never realized it, where you get to actually do some of the missions, or like assist in these missions that are like critical to the main campaign. But pretty cool nonetheless. So all we gotta do is walk in there and stand around? That sounds like bullshit to me. I just want to learn how to shoot. Not stand around. Okay. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Yeah, we're just sprinting. So let's sprint up. A little bit of ice. Looks like I commanded everybody no matter what. So this guy's in a commando, so he's pretty fast. Go into the trees, get us some eyes on. Speed it up a little bit. I like to keep people in cover when I can. We're already in sprint mode. That's not a fast mech. Oh yeah, it's an urban mech. They're very slow. Urbies, they're very slow. Urbies are very, very slow. Yeah, Commando, why don't you go scout it for us, buddy? Stay in the trees for some cover. There we go. Base up ahead looks there. It is empty. It's empty. And, yep, there they are. Oh shit, oh shit. I don't want to die. Get your lance in that base, Commander. We'll hold it. Okay, we're good. I know, these guys, they must be really green. The Irby, move it up. I think we're safe being out in the open for this turn at least. Cool paint job on the Blackjack. I don't remember that being that way to start usually. I wonder if that was also added in a recent update, or just because I chose to be kind of have it randomized. Let's go right here. See if we can get anybody on scopes. Nobody on scopes there.
I'm going.
Move up the jack. You know what? I think people have mixed feelings on urban mechs. I am not a fan. Some people dig the AC-20 that they pack. I'm just not a gigantic fan of them. I just think they're too slow. They just lack a lot of the kind of quality of life features that I really like to see in my mechs. So, you know. Yep, there they are, hostile reinforcements. Pacify the area, capture the base with the friendly mechs, destroy the enemy reinforcements. So the thing that sucks is sometimes like what just happened there, where a drop out is in line by that location. Oh, okay, so that's where they're gonna be, huh? So let's get this guy in. I wonder if that's where they're gonna drop their reinforcements then. That's interesting. Let's stay in the trees then.
I'm walking here.
We got that guy to kind of.
All right.
We got that guy in the base, so I don't think we need to all be in the base. Nope, there we go. Capture the base with friendly mechs. There they are. Now they're on scopes. So yeah, we stayed pretty well covered here. So they're gonna drop reinforcements here too. Interesting. So that's the thing that sucks is if you don't confront them right away and you go towards the objective, sometimes you can end up facing the original lance that you were like meant to face, and also the enemy reinforcements. And we want to be careful about that. Oh, nice. No. Oh, no jump jets. Okay.
I live to serve.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you could get a better shot, buddy. Decent shot there. Now, I'm not, like, that afraid, then, of using jump jets. Who is this guy? A Panther? Just because we're in the polar environment, so it's, like, in pretty good shape here. Phoenix Hawk. Okay. Decent mech. Medium mech. Yeah.
Confirmed.
There we go. Nice center torso hit with that PPC. That's very, very good. Commando taking a little bit of hit. Is that commando damage coming in?
They've blown past my armor.
Oh.
Standing by.
Probably want to get the commando out of there. What if he just moved? That's where the dropship's coming in, so I'm a little bit, like, weary about that. Yeah, I might bring it back. I might bring him back here just because I really don't want him to get killed. And it's looking like he very well may. Since his right arm is the one that's damaged, I'm going to put left arm towards the battle. Get him a little bit of cover. That would really help. Still my turn, which is good. If you moved up here, you'd be able to hit with the AC-10. 65, 45. Okay, I'm cool with 65. Oh, it's an AC-10 that he has? Oh, yeah, that's right. AC-10. Excuse me, not AC-20. I was dumb. AC-10, yes. Very powerful weapon. Not much ammo for it either. It's just like... Once his ammo's gone, it's like terrible. Boom! But that's the nice thing right there is that you hit. Goodbye to the enemy. Whatever you hit is usually not having such a good time. That was brutal, but we had a little bit of cover, so that's good. Hopefully the Blackjack can move in and do a little damage here. Oh, yeah. This is kind of what I was afraid of. So that's decent. All around, that's actually pretty decent. What about... Yeah, it's not that good. That's probably still your best shot. And is that still your best shot from here? I don't think it increases our chances at all by moving, so why don't we just go ahead and shoot? I like it, I don't mind. We hit that side a lot. Yeah, there goes his left torso. So now we're hitting the meat there, you guys, because once your left torso's gone, all damage that's taken to that area goes to your center torso. Something to, that's a good little bit of tidbit to know. So it sucks. They're busting out those medium lasers. Those hurt. It's definitely hurt a little bit, you guys. Even 32, even with the, is that a 20% damage reduction? When you're in the forest there? Commando. Who else we got? Who else can we move?
Ready.
The Panther can move. It's not very good. This is cover? It is. That's better.
Roger that.
Still in cover as well. Not great. What does precision strike do to your chances? Actually improves them significantly. Do we want to use our precision strike though? At this point, I don't know. We don't really have very much resolve right now. I'm almost thinking it makes sense just to shoot.
Targeted for now.
50-50 shot, whatever. We missed. Did a little bit of damage, not too much at all.
Waiting for
Still our turn though, just because of how the shakeout went here. What if you just moved in and just did like a point blank? He's just so fast. It's like.
Yes, Commander. Standing by.
Such low chances to hit no matter what you do. Is it gonna be 35 no matter what? Yeah, it's just
Commander?
brutal. All right. Why not?
Affirmative.
Just kind of attack him from a different angle here is kind of nice. That was good. Honestly.
I'm here.
Why don't you just take a... Oh, hey, yeah, now that one of his pips of evasion is gone, that actually gives us a much better shot to hit, even though we missed. We had 65, or yeah, 55% chance of missing. Well, so says the game, but... I know that those aren't legit. Like, I think there's a mod that, like, actually tells you what the, for real % chance is. In fact, I know there is. Now... This might make sense to precision strike. Well, no. Because I feel like we can kill him no matter what. If we moved here... Ooh, that guy's really exposed. So is he, though. Alright, let's just decide. Probably, generally speaking, you lean towards eliminating somebody. Now, this increases... I don't think we'll need all this. What if we took off, like, that? Yeah, exactly. So we were pretty efficient with our heat there, and that was really what I was after. Is like there's just no reason to do a full salvo on that guy. That would have just been stupid. So we got some extra resolve from just doing that. Yeah, let's just go hit this guy. He's in cover. It ain't gonna be much, but I really wanted to move this guy into cover. That's mainly what this was about. Pretty good SRM hit right there too. Quite a bit of.
Standing by.
Okay, this is pretty good, but the heat will be pretty high. If I fire everything from here, am I going to shut down? No. And this could count as a flanking shot. I do not know though.
Full complement on enemy.
No, because he's in cover. I think when you do a flanking shot, cover does not count. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure of that. Sure, 70%. And oh, he hit it. There you go. Left arm destroyed. So he probably took out a weapon system there. He's unsteady too, so he's going to move. Go after my Panther, okay. Missed. So he hit the exposed structure. Hopefully we don't lose that arm. We might want to get him out of there just because, yeah, your armor's gone on that arm. And that's definitely not ideal. Okay, this would be really good for everything. So we're going to do it. Even though we're super exposed up here, I'm not too worried about this guy just because he's missing weapon systems. This will bring us to the maximum, but this is what we did it for, guys. We jumped, and we got a full salvo with all of our guns. What has he got here? 70? Interesting. We have more than enough to kill him if we hit torso with 33% chance. Let's do it. Let's try to core him right here, guys. So we definitely did not, but I like the aggressiveness there, though. Like, we got him close. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, nice. So we're going to move in and be pretty aggressive here. He might get another shot off. But he's hurting right now.
Commander?
Nice. So if he doesn't jump, his heat, at least in this climate, is sustainable, right? To shoot both of his weapons at the same time. Now, I think under normal conditions, he wouldn't be. But this is why we did polar. What did I say?
Firing all weapons.
If he hit... Oh, yeah. I was hoping that PPC would hit center torso there.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yeah, he is. He's not having a good time. Could I jump anywhere to get a shot on this guy? 55, that's the best I can do. Man. This is why I hate Urbies, you guys. That's 70. Okay. They have jump jets, so like it's not like awful, it's just not great.
10-4.
Hit him. You hit him and he didn't. Wow. That guy is running on fumes. Still my turn though? Oh, really? Okay. So, yeah, we're not going to take any damage. We don't want to take any core damage. So let's take down some of those. The autocannons we might just kill him. I'm going to try to core him again. I think he's dead. Yep, there he is. Core destroyed. Excellent. Dropship inbound. So those must have been the enemy reinforcements. That dropship notification must have been for us. Very interesting. Excellent experience. I think we should get hazards pay. Yeah, exactly.
Mission successful.
Hazard pay. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Nice, you guys. Very nice. 428,000. We will get to select one piece of salvage. We should. So a little bit of damage here. Nothing too crazy. These guys might have been damaged like from the beginning. I swear to God. Blackjack got all of them. We could grab the Phoenix Hawk. Now we'll say it's like, are we gonna get everything? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, let's just make sure we get the Phoenix Hawk salvage. But then we just yeah. So we could have actually ended up screwed there. Nice to get a medium laser. We're always in need of them. Just stuff blows off, heat sinks, etc. I think that's the right thing to do. If you take a ton of salvage on that mission, then you don't get everything, right? There's only a couple mechs to deal with in the first place. It's just a waste of a reward at this point in the thing. So there's the scaffolding. We got the money. Everything's going great. Let's go check out the command center for some more contracts. It would have been nice to bring more pilots. So is this all for the Urano restoration? Yeah. Lowlands. Last mech. A lance of the Tarian battle mechs had been rampaging in Restaurant Terror. They've come. Blah, 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 blah. So the interesting thing is like, so obviously let's go to the mech bay. We got any repairs to do? No. Let's see. What do we got for components? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we don't have anything for components. What's in the store right now? Out of general curiosity. Wow, a lot of mechs. So the Archer, you guys, is that one of the new ones? It might be. Missile boat. The well-known Archer is the epitome of missile boat. I think this is one of the new ones. Yeah. And they only have 2 parts for it too. It's partial mech salvage, and each of them almost cost $1 million. They also have an awesome, but once again, not enough to put together an actual mech. Now they have 6 of the Griffins available. This would be legitimately interesting if you could make enough money in this first location to make that worth it. That would be very interesting. Going weapons, so this is just ammo. It looks like. So they don't actually have any weapons. Have some arm mods, 0 tons, arm mods. That's actually really nice. Melee stability damage, that's actually really legit. Anything that doesn't cost any tonnage is really, really nice, you guys. Yeah. Man, I might end up buying a couple of these. This is also no tonnage. So this is +2 melee hit. This is so legit. Now this is amazing, but this, like, actually a mech that you're going to be doing a lot of melees with, you guys, is so sweet. Especially because once again, it takes no tonnage. Now I might just grab one of these arm mods though, like for real. Melee stability Sweet. But not now. We don't have enough money to be throwing it around. But it's cool to look at the mechs. I'm pretty sure the Archer is one of the newer ones. Very interesting. Very cool. So, some cool stuff there. Let's go into the contracts. I don't know what we want to do. It's in Badlands and it's 1 star. I'm a little worried about that. It's in Lowlands. I don't think there's any, yeah, it's good increased stability. Areas of marshland offer increased stability, right? Gentle slopes. Right, so no temperature controls there. So this one might be interesting. The Capellan Federation's not going to like it. Once again, we might do something like this. And this is all of us. So, I think that's the one we're going to do next. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good pay. And I don't think we require any repairs. Which is great. Awesome. Alright guys, well we are going to do that mission next time, but that is going to have to wait till next time because we are at the time we need to put out in this video. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and once again, hey, sorry about the long delay. Really appreciate you guys are back. I promise I will keep a steady stream of content coming your way. I'm going to start another RimWorld for all you people who love RimWorld like me. I'm going to start another RimWorld series. I'm going to do this. There's a couple other games I've been meaning to check out. There was actually recently that dropped, and I'll give you a little sneak preview. There was a kind of like under the radar turn-based strategy game, which was like my favorite, you know, like, except it's more like the XCOM, which is also one of my favorites. It was actually on the Narcos series of Netflix, and I was not expecting anything from it. When I saw the headline that it was going to be released, I was like, this is going to be stupid. Anything that's related to like a show, they always suck. Those games always suck. But guess what? This one was actually really good. Eurogamer actually gave it a surprisingly good rating. So for under 30 bucks, I think we should try it out. I might do just a little Let's Try series. I might grab it, do a quick little series on it. So keep your eyes out for that as well. But lots of content to come. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited to continue this series. It's great to be playing BattleTech again. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.